So what is Loki's role in Avengers Infinity War? Of course, this is a character that I haven't really talked a lot about, and I know a lot of you guys definitely want to hear my thoughts on what Loki is going to be doing in Infinity War going forward, in like say maybe even Avengers 4, if he makes it to Avengers 4. But guys, if you guys want to hear my thoughts on Loki and what he's going to be doing in Avengers Infinity War, make sure you guys definitely stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and if you guys like the MCU and Avengers Infinity War, I have plenty of videos coming out on my channel. Definitely consider subscribing for more videos on all of that kind of stuff. Make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. Make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys like this video. Of course, comment below your thoughts. What do you guys think Loki is going to be doing in Avengers 4? Is he going to be siding with the Avengers, or is he going to be siding with Thanos in the movie? Let me know down in the comments. I want to hear all of your opinions on this. But with all that out of the way, let's get in the video, Webheads. So Loki really hasn't been talked a lot about in any of the trailers, any of the promotional art. He hasn't really been shown all that much, except for this big poster here, and obviously that one scene in the trailers. You can just see one shot of him basically giving the Tesseract to someone. We don't really know who it is. I speculate it's either going to be Ebony Maw, because as you can see in this scene right here, you can see Ebony Maw walking over some dead Asgardian bodies, or it's going to be Thanos, because Thanos obviously is putting the Space Stone into his gauntlet. I think both of them are going to show up in that scene. Obviously, within that scene, I think Thanos is basically going to be invading that Asgardian ship, kind of killing all these different Asgardians. Hulk is going to somehow get transported to Earth. I think the Space Stone's definitely going to have some part in that. I think that maybe Loki actually uses the Space Stone to teleport Hulk to Earth, and then maybe Thanos just takes on like Thor, Valkyrie, Heimdall, and Korg, and maybe tries to take all of them out. And I think like in the process, probably Korg and like Heimdall are probably going to die in that fight, and obviously Thor is going to be thrown out in the vacuum of space. So I think that's what's going to happen to Thor, and that's why he's floating. That's why the Guardians hit him in that leaked San Diego Comic-Con trailer. So that's what's really going to be happening on the ship, and Loki is going to kind of sense this and kind of be like, okay, I need to side with Thanos because I don't want to end up like my brother, and I don't want to die. So I'm obviously going to oblige by Thanos' rules, and I'm going to basically side with him. That's how I think it's going to start. I think Loki is going to be playing very much that role that Mephisto does in the Infinity Gauntlet comic books. I talked a little bit about in some of my other videos how I think Red Skull could definitely play that part, but I think Loki is definitely going to play that main part of Mephisto in this entire Infinity War movie. I think he definitely makes sense to. He's definitely that villain that the Avengers have definitely come up against before, and he definitely has sided with Thanos before, but of course he's with his own agenda. He goes by his own agenda. He doesn't really look for what Thanos is going to do and then just be like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I want too. No, he does his own thing. He doesn't really side with anybody just to take their own cause. He always has his own reasons for doing things and kind of uses those people to his advantage and stabs them in the back in the end. That's what his character always does, and he does it to Thor time and time again, and he definitely is probably going to do it to Thanos as well. So I think when he actually gives Thanos that stone, that's basically just saying, I'm still on your side from the first Avengers movie. When you gave me the Chitauri army and you gave me the Mind Stone and you gave me the scepter, I'm basically still on your side. I'm gonna help out your cause. I'm gonna help you collect all the Infinity Stones and defeat the Avengers. That's what he's probably gonna be doing at the beginning of the movie. But of course, as it keeps going through all of that, I think that he's going to be in that end battle where Thanos with almost the complete Infinity Gauntlet versus all the Avengers. I think that's how it's gonna basically end. I think that Loki's gonna be a part of that battle, but I think during that battle, I think Loki's actually gonna try to save Thor, and he's gonna try to save the Avengers, because obviously if you give the universe over to Thanos, he's crazy. He's going to literally kill everybody. He's going to wipe out half of the universe, and you can't trust him. Not as much as the heroes, at least. So I think that he's actually going to try to take the gauntlet, or maybe a stone or something like that, to try to kill Thanos himself. And I think in the process of this, I personally think that Loki's actually going to die in this movie for good. Not just like Thor the Dark World die, like where he comes back to life and he tricks everybody. I think he's going to die for good in this. I think Thor is literally going to lose his brother once again. I think he's actually going to lose like everybody. Thor is going to lose almost everybody, and I think he's going to be staying on Earth for good. That's what's really going to happen in this, especially because I think most of the Avengers are probably going to die in that battle against Thanos. I think Loki's going to have to die as well. I mean, I think if you really look at what Mephisto did, at one key point when Thanos wasn't looking, Mephisto tried to take the gauntlet from Thanos when he wasn't really noticing. So I think that that's what Loki's gonna do, but of course Mephisto died in the comic books trying to do that to Thanos, and I think that the same thing is gonna happen to Loki. I think it just makes the most sense, and it makes the most sense for the character, because obviously Loki can't live on forever. And I think his death is actually overdue. I think they're kind of just using Loki a little too much. Don't get me wrong, I love Loki, but at the same time, I think that Loki actually needs to actually die in one of these movies, just for it to make sense and put a little more emotional weight on Thor, because I think Thor needs to be done with Loki and actually do different things going forward, because I do think Thor, in all of these movies, in Avengers 4 and Avengers Infinity War, I think he's going to survive it all, and I think that he actually needs to get rid of Loki, because Loki is just in every movie, and I think he needs to stop being the bad guy. I think Thor needs someone new. So that's what I really think. Make sure you guys definitely comment below. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that Loki is going to die, or side with Thanos, or side with the Avengers in Infinity War? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear all of your opinions on this. Make sure you guys definitely smash the like button if you guys like this video. Of course, if you guys like the MCU and you guys like Avengers Infinity War, definitely consider subscribing below so you guys get more videos on all this stuff. Make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye. Alrighty, Webheads, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, make sure you guys definitely consider subscribing over here to Webhead so you guys get more videos on Avengers Infinity War and the MCU going forward. Definitely turn on that notification bell. Also, make sure you guys definitely check out my social media links in the description below so you guys can follow me on various social media networks and check out the 2 videos below me. I think you guys would really enjoy. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.